Oh, people, I am so excited because check this out. 30 years of compatibility. Ryobi just sent this to me, and check this out. You can see the original drill, now the most current drill. And why is this so absolutely spectacular? Well, you can see from 1996 all the way up to 2026 all of the innovations, and today we're going to be going over it because yes, I have the original and I've got the latest and greatest. We're going to talk about it. We're going to go through the timeline. And this battery, like I said, it's the most important thing and the reason why we're talking about this today. To my knowledge, Ryobi is the only brand that hasn't changed really their fit or form of battery in 30 years. Now, the performance has increased. In fact, the performance is almost unparalleled for the DIY brand. As a DIY brand, this is more professional than it is DIY, but you still get those DIY prices. But I still have the original. I still have this one. We're going to test them out. We're going to talk about the history, and that's why I'm here, because I've been here the entire time. We're going to set it back into here. Yep. Oh, I haven't moved the clutch in quite some time. We're going to set it down just a little bit down here. We're going to start on number 1, and then we'll go to number 2. Now, as you remember, these are a little bit different, and if you're younger, you don't remember. So you actually got to hold this one, you got to hold this one here, and you're just going to crank down. One stationary. It doesn't have that newfangled locking system. Hey, that's absolutely fine, but listen to that. It sounds good. I have a 2-inch decking screw. This is going to be super simple. I'm just going to screw in. I'm going to do 2 per tool. I've got it set on number 12, and I'm going to do number 1 and number 2. Here's number 1. No issues at all. That's what you would expect. Easy peasy. You wouldn't think anything else. It's got to be easy. This is simple stuff. Let's do the next one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wow. All I have to say is, can you believe that this tool is running off the same battery, right? Woo! That was really quick. You would expect that too. Now, out of the latest and greatest, you wouldn't expect anything else. Between these two right here, this is absolutely incredible and how well it works. Now, here's a couple things, and I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble by saying this, but guess what? I'm going to say it. There are a few things that I would say I prefer from the old one to the new one, and we're going to talk about that. If you take a look right here on top, what do you see? Well, if you take a look right here, that actually has a level on it. Then you have your selection, and then if you look to your side, you actually have bit storage. You have 2-bit storage, you have your level. How awesome is that? On this one, you just have your selector right there. Your selector for your speed. So if I was to compare the two, well, guess what? Ye old Bluey, it just won. Now, a couple things that I like about the newer one, it has a all-metal housing for the chuck and everything. Now, this is just plastic. It works. It's fine. But obviously, they have improved. And they have some metal gearing housing right here. There isn't that for this one as much. But if we take a look at the back side again, get a close-up. See that right there? Yep. That is a bubble level, and you don't have anything here. What is a bubble level really meant to do? If you're drilling and you're looking down here, you're going to center that bubble, and that's going to tell you if you're plumb or not plumb. And that's how you get a straight down drill or a plumb drill down into something, and that is just awesome. I love it. And this has some rubber overmolding here. I don't really trust that to put any type of plumb bubble level on it at all. And then we got to take a look down here. Now, the blue one does not have any lights on it. You're going to get lights with this one. It has a light on the base right here, and that's really your task light. That's going to show you whoop, right up through there what you're doing. And it's going to give you the light where it's needed the most when you have a dark space. But if you take a look at this one right here, let's just go ahead and show you what it is. Boom, right there. See that? More bit storage or your screw storage, which is really, really helpful. So the utilitarian portion of the old blue drill, the amenities, everything to it, and it has rubber overmolding on the back where you're going to be putting pressure on. That's really important, right? So it has from here, rubber overmolding all the way down to here. And that's where you're going to be pushing most of your pressure down. So that's really important to have it. Utilitarian factor between your clutch, your chuck right on the end of it. You have, oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I forgot about this. Look right here, guys. Look. Look at that. Oh, look at the difference in the blue, huh? Wow, that's cool. That's very pronounced. It's a very rich blue here. I forgot about this. Look. This actually comes out. You can have your bit storage and then you can lay it on something to see if it's level or not. And this, I mean, it still works. The bubble level still works. That's really cool. I forgot about that. That was actually pretty, I would think at the time, pretty competitive because my skill drill had the same thing. I am just, I am blown away right now. I forgot how cool these old blue tools were. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, it just keeps working. I don't use it as much anymore. It's kind of like in my little museum of tools, but all I have to say is there is no other tool brand that has done what Ryobi's done, and that's why I love them so much, because over 30 years you can count on Ryobi to be consistent, and that's exactly what they did and they continue to do from the old to the new. I cannot wait to see where the future years take us. But until then, I'm going to keep cranking out these videos and testing out the tools, seeing wherever we go. And until next time, my name's Brent. Get out there, go build something. Try out new tools. Try out old tools. And wherever you learn, pass on your lessons to the next generation, and we will all be better for it at the end of the day. And I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now.